the Great War against MelonVille and DarkVille. MelonVille is the one that we all hope to win, and DarkVille is the evil one. Makes sense because it gives it. Anyways, the war should start. The melon in front. The melons in front are the leaders. Right, everybody, first place. Corn is the last place and does the commands and does not fight, but can be killed easily. Corn, place some Molotovs outside. No, get us some sniper rifles. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to get some. Get 3 of them. Right, here is one. Right, give me the minigun, as it is the strongest, and I am the boss. Anyways, we know this law note that was told in training. Listen, you have to listen to my commands really, really clearly, or else I will have to kill you. Roger, sir. We'll do that. Good. Corn. However, Corn will actually no. Corn will get, but a Molotov just to throw at the enemy. Just a Molotov, not so good. Right. Everybody, get in. Corn, have you got a Molotov? Now. Okay, alright. I have to turn on airplane mode because I do not want to have ads. Right, keep your Molotov and do not do anything with it. Meanwhile, the other thing. The rules for... What the heck? The rules for the other ones are different. Plus they are weaker. They cannot fly. The boss. However, the boss for DarkVille is this guy. I am the boss for today. He's confident, but isn't very strong. As said, they say that the bigger the gun, the better it is. Because they say that a sniper rifle, that this little gun is better. As actually the minigun, it says for them that it's that weak that this is only a spare one. Which does not make sense. On this one, the corn is second, but the apple is the weakest. The apple gets to do nothing and just gets told to do commands. The apple is even more easier to be killed than the corn in the other team. It's because, actually no, the melon. Melon is the weakest dummy of all. Apple is also weak, but they only carry a much loss to throw, but only one to protect themselves, like the corn in the other team. The melon has to listen to commands. And now, the war begins! Right! Start! Now! Get prepared yourselves! Pumpkin is just a no. The second leader is the pumpkin on MelonVille, however. Ready! However, there are people on a float on a beam put and flying. It's military people. But this technology is only for the good which is kind of lucky for them. There are 6 armed military soldiers. No. It is a little bit laggy. There are 4 military soldiers. 3 military soldiers on top. Again, the first and second are the bosses. These ones. However, the difference of these is they only have. However, these ones do skydiving with the first and second one having motorloads only, and the first one only having a revolver. But they wait for the real boss. Yes. However, for these people's technology is that they have on top landmines. But they only have 2 landmines. I turned my internet off. Look at this. What the hell do I have internet? Shut up, get away. They only have 1 landmine. That's the only technology. Well, the other team, it is a bit more packed of landmines. What I need to see here. This goes. It is good. So good. The other one. Oh, now the war starts. Boom. However, there's a little first attack. This type of attack called the unknown shooter. However, this shot mostly gets vaporized in the air before even. This shot is meant to be vaporized and destroyed by the first shot is an up shot. First shot is corn to throw. Oh, yo! Dun, 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 dun. They have to do really fast shots, as far as their souls can, and if they miss, they will have to get 1 strike out of 3. If you get 3 strikes if there are 3 strikes in this war, they will die. They have fire extinguishers, so which the Molotov has hit their barrel and they need quickly to act up. But the problem are the bombs catching fire. Luckily they passed this one, but if the bombs catch fire, they will blow up and they will just lose. This is how sometimes the blocks may keep catching fire. If this happens, they are removed. Melon! Yes, sir! Yes, sir. Bring me a Motolove. Right, here it is. On this team, if they do one little step wrong, for the weaker ones, as the apple and the melon, they only get one strike. The front person here can only get striked by the boss, real boss. The second person has max of 2 strikes. Right, I'm going to throw at you now. You think you can see out thinking fire? However, they shot it up in the air before smashing high up. However, this happened to the good people. Ding dong dong. But the thing is that they know about what can happen, about the Motolove went through. Now they were prepared for the Motolove as they saw it in the air. They all got it. And they had minor burns of as some hits people, including the boss, had worse injuries. However, they have these guys. If the roof is not good, that will mean if some are boiling hot of these bombs, they get deleted. They just go. Anyways, their time for attack again. The boss gets back in front, but the apple gets strike one. Strike one, apple! Oh, sorry! Strike 1 out of 3. Everyone has. Why strike 1? Because she pushed him. That's how simple it is. Then he decides to shoot with excellent aim. The fast-going minigun goes, unfortunately having a horrible miss, not hitting. As the boss saw it, they decided to hit it. However, luckily, this shot also missed and instead bashed into the wall. Then decide to do a bigger and better hit. They decide to already throw a bomb at them. They decide to they decide to already use their skydiving people. But they did not know. Number 1 offensive attack for them was this. Best aim as they can because they see clearly the ground. They try to aim as best as possible. The people here only get strikes if they miss. If they do something which is in their team, they are more free here. Here, another offensive attack was them throwing a Motolove. Again, this one, sometimes it fails. If it fails, the boss pushes the people exactly at the back. And the people run as this gets boiled. Then the platform gets vaporized immediately as a safety mechanism. But they have parachutes. So as they fall, but what is really quick to come is another beam. However, the beam is the lesser and downer, so it can't. But the main boss down will give strikes. As this was a mistake for the second person, who had the motto of they were free to go. How the heck did that happen? As they had minor burns, the bottom. All three of the skydivers had one strike out of 3. They again tried the best shot at the evil. This time, directly aiming down. But instead, the bullets hit the ground and banged into smithereens. Now, the last part of the Motolov was sent. But how do they send Motolov? But they use others. How do they send? It is all by the corn's job. This time, the throw was better. But the throw was uninjuring, but still a bad one. As it fell on the ground, the evil got absolutely astonished by that. Decided to throw a C4, no, to throw a gossage, a bomb, a grenade all the way up with a launcher. This grenade was aimed to shoot the as the grenade was on and landed, they kicked the grenade to go far away, to go in the distance, but it was not enough, unfortunately. And when it started, but was it enough, or it banged without them knowing? This happened. There was a ginormous bang, killing all the evil. Or was it killing all the evil? Instead, there was one evil survivor. They were in the red. The corn in the evil team was extremely injured. He just looked, could not get back up. He wanted to get his gun for a shot. The good saw the debris as it got cleaned. They expected the bad has still some left. Unknown amounts of other people. However, unfortunately, for some people, however, the guns have to be taken. But this survived corn was killed by the new coming people. the guns were changed as they were boiling hot. As they saw that they only had miniguns, which they said were weak, they had the boss, why not the weakest? Oh my god. The weakest. The minigun. The boss wanted to not get a minigun instead, but he wanted to test it, but accidentally shot his legs. However, the corns are in relationship, almost in relation. No, the corn saved the boss's life. And then however, the bad are more ruder. So they only said thank you. And they did not do anything else. Ma! The corn got the minigun instead. But the evil does not know that the minigun was the strongest. But the leader loved getting the big guns. Even though they were black and dusty, they just wanted it. And the melon is gone for some reason. I got a new, let's say, the apple got a minigun as well. But, as we know, it's given by the melon, he will not have anything. However, the skydivers do. However, the corn has another mission while the people fight. The corn is sent to fly up, but how? They have a launcher, like a rocket launcher, but this launcher just zooms them up. The launcher is really small. It is really small, and the launcher does this. The launcher looks like this. This impulse engine will be pulled towards the evil, and then you pull next to the person. He will have to stand on the impulse engine, and then this happens. Yes, it's not actually real. This will not actually happen. It's just a pretend. And then the corn gets flung up where the impulse engine is placed. It is calculated smartly for the corn to get up directly where it's supposed to be. The corn has some The corn has some motolovs, and he brings. Yes, because I did not go on it. And as the impulse engine, however, can be strong and makes him. After that throw, he brings some Motolovs, or any missing items for the skydivers. However, it's different on this. 2 times it will be Motolovs. Next times it will be Garcias. There will be 2 placed for next time, but for now there will be 2 which will be used now, Motolovs. Then it will be given gently to not be exploded. The people. Then the corn. There's a little skydiving back to home. In this, the impact can be had, and for him, it's more likely to have a broken bone. But unfortunately, they do not care. They do. Why? Because there is a military helper. In the skydiving, there is someone injured at their leg, as broken ankle, but they do not tell it because they just want to fight. Then the skydiver lead does a shot again. More calculated, but probably still not very effective. Or was it? Very extremely close. Extremely close. They saw the bullet coming from up. They didn't know what it was, but without care, it just shot up in the air. The problem was, if they hit the floating base, it will just stall down. But luckily, the bullet missed. Then the Motolov was commanded to be hit. The first, then they only, but however, only one Motolov goes at a time. Then the Motolov was thrown, and then fell down at some speed. But, and again, it was close, but still no hit. Unfortunately, they ran out of mortar of the evil, so but instead they shot the good, wanted to shoot the good at the bottom. However, it was miscalculated, so the bullets went up. They wanted, since it was a miss, as the people downstairs say, they throw another Motolov. But for this, again, unfortunately for this one, it's also missed. This one was also seen, and the leader again was angry and shot at the goods. But even again, the bullet missed. Was about to touch a landmine. Then they told the pumpkin second year to shoot a little bomb. This one was shot from high, which makes it go down instead of up. The physics for it. It was so close, however. It was not so close. Absolutely amazing kits. As it made the guards, not the legs. However, they both had healing potions, healing syringes and shared equally for both to go up. Then they were angry. Then they decided the second person to also do that method. As they did that method, it was a horrible miss, and they got their first strike out of 2. First strike for you. Sorry. So that is how. There's a helicopter. It's above my house. Let's try to ignore it. But then this happens. These bullets made one person just die. Like, just die. One. As the others braced when they saw the bullets charge for them. 2 got killed. The apple was shot severely before death. He just died. The apple's body was put there. Later would have been a memorial. Then would have started again. The second row of the bad was looted. The first row of the good was still there. But what offense of attack was about to happen would have been even more crazier. They just launched a grenade to come down. This one came at that high speeds that it smashed, but still working, bounced as it got closer to them. The bad had fear in their eyes as they did not want to lose. But then bang, bang, bang. Unfortunately, it was not safe. Then the corn was told to instantly shoot up for a moment. All of these bullets, many of them, this happened. The boss was shot instantly in the head. Instantly killed as the ship survived. The boss of them was dead. Then but he was kept for memorial. But then the second person were the boss, as that unfortunate thing was said. The boss here was unhappy. They decided to do the same thing for the evil. But the boss got killed. The boss tried to save it. The evil boss tried to save it before death. The boss also died. Even the poor even that melon. Then the corn will realize that he went in his supreme hard mode, as they just one but direct shot at them. Just wanted to do one direct, just do a multiple direct shots up to break that vessel on the top. Someone's rising up. The other people up here were scared to death. And however, this one made it fall. Then they did their roll and jumped. They made sure for the boss to do this. But the vessel is built to stall more towards of the enemy. And before exploding on impact, the gaussage, unfortunately, was about to be blown right on top of the vessel. The people on top were gotten back to ground, as there were no more vessels for them. The boss was left resting in peace in front. The dead flying. As this was the however, this was the final round. As they knew so, they decided to try to do the final shot. But as noticed, then you're told to stop, and then by the main boss, and then this happened. They insta-shotted many times before he could instantly killed him. The corn, last enemy defense. Before a massive cheer. Well, like a woohoo! The whole good was partying. But still a bit sad about a nice, kind person who died. Yes, he was kind. It was over the good, which was killed. The body was also inspected in the helper. This is the reaction for them. Right, I took his clothes off. So what happens is that the gun, you see that hole, went in his head. The bullet from the bag went directly there, in his head. And now he's just dead. That's how he died. Now, may you get your gun out? Yep, so. And may you get your dresses off a second. Oh, right. Your legs have been destroyed. We may have to amputate your legs. Unfortunately, not his legs. Both of his toes had to be amputated. After amputation, it was pretty painful. But then quickly regened. But the man had for his lifetime to not walk. Right. Unfortunately, buddy, you have to not participate in our war. Oh man, that was so good. Yes, but it is unfortunate. I know, man. I wish I was still in. I was here for 4, 5. I was here for 8 years. Fighting. Amazing. Training for 2 years. 6 years. So 8 years in the military experience. I know, it's sad. I know, it's sad. But now I'll retire to see my family. Right, please wait, you'll be arrived. There were no luckily there were no other injuries. And the good has won. Thank you for watching this quick movie, and that's it.